Come take a look at my first grade curriculum picks for the school year 2025-2026.
Turn up the volume, turn on your captions. I do have a cold, but we're gonna make this video happen. 2 things you should know about my family is that we are a bilingual homeschooling family. I do teach both in Spanish and in English, and what that looks like in first grade is gonna be very different from what it looked like in pre-K. Now, if you have any questions after watching the entirety of this video, please comment below. I'm here to help you. The second thing you should know is that we do homeschool all year round from September to September. This allows for child development, but it also means that we get to do a lot more. And it also means that we get to take some breaks here and there. Let's get started with math. So my boys do at least 2 math curricula every year. And last year my son did, in level K, he did Abeka's and Math with Confidence. He loved it so much, and we're going to keep going. So he is going to do Math with Confidence level 1 and Abeka's Arithmetic level 1. Now both of these are very different. One of them is very rigorous, the other one is not. Now I teach math all in Spanish, and that's because mathematical theories and principles are universal. What is different are terms and the language that we use to teach math. So in the later years, I teach math all in Spanish. I leave it up to my child to change it organically, and I'll talk more about that in my 3rd grade video because my son has made that change on his own. But for now, in 1st grade, we are doing math all in Spanish. Next is language arts. Language arts was really tricky for us to pick because my son is a very gifted creative writer and creative storyteller, and he is right where he should be in reading. So he needed something that would be challenging, but also be colorful. I showed him some options that were all black and white, and it is just so funny. Some children get distracted by the lack of color. Other children get distracted by all the color. I have one of each. It is just a good reminder that we pick our children's books for them and we personalize it for our children. Having said that, we decided to go for Abeka with him. We have the language 1, the letters and sounds, and spelling and poetry. Now we're not going to do the spelling with Abeka, and that's because we are going to do the spelling you see, the level A, the Jack and Jill. Now if this is too dry for him, if he needs more color or more playfulness, I do have All About Spelling level 1 ready to go. An additional language arts resource that we will be doing is by the Well-Trained Mind, and this is level 1. I've done this with my older kiddo. My 1st grader's about to get started with this, and we're just going to take it slow. It is all black and white, but I think we'll be okay because I'll be reading it to him. The next resource is just for fun. So my son has never played Minecraft, but one day he decided that Steve was so funny. So we saw this Writing for Minecrafters, grade 1, and this is just something to engage his creativity when it comes to writing and storytelling. If you have seen my past videos, you will not be surprised to see this next resource. It is by JD Alvarez. It is JGA Learning Resources. This is Elemental Phonics Level 2. Additional resources for phonics mastery is this Evan Moore, grade 1, phonics and spelling. Now this is something that he started over the summer. It is just for fun. And Explore the Code. So I do have my children do the half books, and it's because the half books have a page where the sentence is all mixed up and they have to put it together. It seems to be pretty challenging for my children, and that's the reason why I give them the half books. We also like to take it slow. So he is finishing up 1.5, and then he'll move on to 2. An additional resource to teach him how to read is All About Learning level 1. He started this in kindergarten, and we're just going to keep going at it. He will likely finish this in the next couple of months, and we will just start level 2 next. All of the language arts and reading resources that I just showed you, we do completely in English. There's no more mixing. It is just uniformity. English will stay English. And that is because his foundation has been laid. My son speaks Spanish. He is bilingual. He knows his alphabet in Spanish. He is blending sounds in Spanish, writing in Spanish. So we are just keeping English with English and Spanish with Spanish. For handwriting is in Spanish, and that's because I have Spanish handwriting resources that I want to show you. The first one is by Writing Without Tears, and it is called Letras y Números para mí. He's almost done with this one. As soon as he's done with this one, we're going to move on to La Escritura. Handwriting is something that he does independently, and then I check his work, and then we read the Spanish words together. These 2 resources are so great. They are extra exposure, extra practice in Spanish, and we love these so much. Next is Spanish. I already did a full video on Yamita's level 1. I shared my honest first impressions. My son is going to start level 1. It does come with a reader. My son didn't do the Spanish morning binder, and that's okay. He's just going to start at level 1. I do have 2 additional Spanish resources that I want to show you. The first one is by JD Alvarez, and this is the Spanish version of the Elemental Phonics, the yellow book that I showed you a moment ago. And this is called Fonética Elemental. This is a really great resource. If you didn't know about it, I'm really glad that you are being introduced to it. I would start this as soon as your child is showing interest in learning how to read, and if you're teaching your child how to read in Spanish. The next Spanish resource that I want to show you was created by the nerdy homeschooler. I just found this just days ago, and I'm excited to get started. It is called Trabajando Con Palabras. Now, she created this with her husband, and she said that this is a Spanish version of Explode the Code. It is a digital resource, so I printed it out and I put it in a binder that I can fold just so that it's easy to write on, but you could always spiral bind this. Next is history. For history, we have been working through my first history, Exciting Stories of God's People. This is level K from Generations. I'm glad I picked this resource up. We have really been enjoying it. Some stories are longer than others, but it has really captured my child's attention. And I have learned so much from this history book. Once we're done with that history book, we're going to move on to our 50 states. We are taking a deep look at our 50 states. So this is what we're doing for history. It does come with readers. We will do the readers as well. It also comes with a student workbook. Geography is going to be very similar, and that is done on purpose. We are doing the Beautiful Feet books, Geography, U.S. Geography. We will be going through this and reading all the beautiful books by them. And the last little geography resource is Elementary Geography by Charlotte Mason. This is just something that is very small, and I'll be reading to them. It will be done throughout the year. I'm going to stretch it out as well. Next is science. So I don't have our Apologia Earth Science to show you. I'm still waiting to get that delivered, but I did buy the audio companion to it because this Mama 4 is going to receive any help that I can get. Before we do Apologia's Earth Science unit, we are going to do 2 science units by the Good and the Beautiful. The first one is safety, and the second one is health and the physical body. And even though it says that it's for children in 3rd grade and older, that is okay. I've already flipped through it, and my son will be fine. We're going to do this as a group together. Those science units do come with their own readers, but I do supplement the readers as well. So we're going to be looking through the Osborne Flat book, See Inside Your Body, and we're also going to read The Magic School Bus, Inside the Human Body, and this Dr. Seuss book, Inside Your Outside, all about the human body. For Bible, we do a lot of Bible. It is a priority to our family. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things that we're doing. As their workbook, we are going to do Jesus, Who Are You by Kay Arthur and Who Created It. These are workbooks that my sons have already done. They have been asking me to do these again, and I told them that we would when my son was in 1st grade again. This is just inductive study of the Bible, and it also includes handwriting and tracing, coloring and drawing, so it is very engaging. My sons love these stories. I do want to show you a devotional that we've been doing with my 1st grader. It is 100 Days to Brave for Kids. We are almost done with 100 Days of Brave. This is great for preteens and teens, but either way, we have had some really wonderful discussions. My children take a lot from it, and I do too. And the Bible that I'm reading to my 1st grader is God With Us, A Journey Home. And this is by Jeremy Pierre. And you may not know of this story Bible book. It is not well known, but it is really, really great. What is so different about this Bible is that it is written from the angels' perspectives, which is so different. It is so unique, and I really encourage you to look into this Bible. With that said, I do plan on making just a video about Bible curriculum for this year because we do plan on reading many Christian books. And the last thing I want to show you is this Music Appreciation Level 1 by the Good and the Beautiful. I am excited to do this one. It has a video component, and as I said, any help that I can get, I will gladly receive. But also, my children are taking private piano lessons. My son goes to piano lessons once a week, and then he practices at home for about 5 to 10 minutes a day. Other things that my son is doing this year is in art class at our local art studio. It's something that he did last year, and we will continue to do this year. Our local art studio does have classes just for homeschoolers, which is so wonderful. They have learned to draw, how to paint with color water paint, and how to use pottery and clay. They have created such beautiful things. My 1st grader is my artsy boy. He is very creative, and he loves his art class. My son is also going to be doing T-ball, which is so sweet because this is his last year in T-ball. And to make it even better is that he's going to be with his 4-year-old brother in the team, and my husband will be coaching. It's going to be such a fun send-off. Another thing that we do as a group, it is not a co-op, but our local farm does have homeschool days. They have a very short lesson, and then for the rest of the time, we just get to enjoy the farm. We get to feed the animals, play on the farm. They have a tractor ride. So we love homeschool days at the farm. This is also something that I had available to me in a different state that I lived in. So I encourage you to look at your local farms and see if they have community events, especially those for homeschooling families. And the last thing I will say about my first grader is that he has already started Awana. Awana is something that he hasn't done in a few years, and he's just having fun. We are at the end of the video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Again, please comment below if you have any questions for me about any books I've showed you today, anything else I've said, or how to homeschool in a bilingual manner. I will leave you, as I always do, by saying that I hope that you are loving your one beautiful life.